Holy mackerel. Whew. We're not even into it yet. Oh.
It is snowy and gross out, so we're going to work on flooring. We've got the flooring, it's been sitting here for 3 years or something, and it's been piled up in the bathroom, so I'm really excited to get those boxes out of here, installed on the floor. But there's one thing that you guys did not notice. Nobody let us know in the comments, at least that I've seen so far. And we were coming home the other night and Greg actually noticed the window that's supposed to be cut out there. We didn't cut it out.
Ding dong.
So it was kind of funny because Greg was coming in the door and he was sticking his head outside looking and then inside and looking very confused. And then we realized that the window is there. So we've got that whole window that we completely missed. I think because this was just a full sheet of drywall, so there was, if there had been screws going around the edge of the window, we might have noticed it faster, but we got this all painted and finished before noticing. It's pretty hilarious.
This feels so wrong. You can hold this. Okay. Woo! Oh, I'm cooking already.
So we've got one little bump on the floor. The plywood lamination kind of bubbled up. So Greg's gonna sand that down so it's not causing us any problems. But otherwise, we're looking pretty good in here.
Elam.
All right, so we're gonna get started on the floor, or installing the wood flooring. We're gonna go the same direction as the rest of the house, which is that way. So it'll be short ways in this room, but that'll be fine. We want it to match. We've been thinking about removing the tiles or taking the tiles that we bought that match where the front door used to be and bringing them through to where the front door is now. But we just decided to go with the wood because we have a lot of wood flooring left over. So we wanted to use it up, and we've got those tiles. We had bought them originally for the bathroom. So we're just gonna stick with our original plan, and there'll be a weird little tile section where the front door used to be, but
That's additions.
it's an addition, that's how it goes. So it would be a real pain to try and pull out a bunch of tiles that are all glued down to the floor. So, and we've got our coat hooks there, so it kind of feels like a jacket closet, I guess. So yeah, we're gonna just get right into it. I can't wait to get this in.
The trick was, we want a full. $22
I probably have that size.
and a quarter. We're putting tongue out because we nail horizontally on the tongue. Yeah. Little chippy. Go slow. What's going on here?
Now it's working.
Beautiful. Okay. You know what? I'll tell you already. I'm pretty sure I'm going to need a flat bar. Okay, so just like this. Yep, we're back in business, Katie. I just nailed on a. I got a flashlight. We got 2 more batteries in here. Got 2 bars. It's almost worse than roofing. Roofing, at least you get up and down. Then hammering the keys. Flooring, you just lean over. Last piece through the table saw.
You want to do that tonight or tomorrow?
We're doing it tonight. Come on, we can't leave one piece, Katie. Come on.
Okay. But take a few measurements. We actually gotta cut 2 pieces.
Well, we can go 1.5 inches. I think that's. And tap this in first. Okay, down. There we go. You know what I'm gonna do?
Nail that side.
I'm gonna nail that side.
Tap.
There.
Feels so good to have this flooring in. Nice and tidy now. Got all the sawdust cleaned up. We're getting pretty close to finishing this room. We're gonna pick up some wood for the ceiling, some tongue and groove, just like we did in the rest of the house. And we noticed that the same lumber yard, it's like a private sort of lumber yard, he's got molding as well. So I think we're gonna buy the molding too, just so that we can get this room done. Cause I don't know if you can see in that doorway, we've got all the drywall lined up and 2 freezers, the washing machine in there. It's just so packed in that room. The dog food, it's so hard to get around in there, and I just really want to get some of the stuff moved into their permanent spots. So we can probably actually get our freezers in here right away, because they will be easy to move around once they're in here for getting molding on. So maybe we'll think about doing that in the next few days, and then we can open up that room a little bit. But just in love with this space. It's coming together really nicely. Steve? You're just a lonely boy. You're so lonely. He's got his mummy though. Lilith.
Come on, buddy.
Hi, Nebs. Oh yeah, get a little butt rub, hey? He wants a butt scritch. That's what he wants, is the butt scritch.
Get out of there.
Oh yeah. Have you ever had Nebby lean into a butt scritch?
Light the fire.
Okay,
Need some gasoline, girl.
we just watched an old video where you had an explosion right next to you. And now, what's going on here? Don't put it on the part that's burning already.
Well, that was probably the safest way to do rather than boom it.
Well, what you gotta do is do that and then do a little line that comes out. And then you light the line. That wood should be pretty dry inside. You guys are gonna have nice smelling breath today. So we've still got that dumpy old trailer.
You.
But
Fire. Let's open the kindling out.
the trailer's still there, but the truck is gone. The wrecker finally came out and got it. I guess they remembered about us 2 months later. So happy that's gone. This is a much more difficult thing to get rid of. We're going to have to take it apart, and it's not really on the priority list. I tried to find someone to just take it out of here, but nobody wants to, so stuck with it, I guess.
So now we've got the flooring in on our addition, which we are now realizing is our cat Pooey's new bedroom. She likes hanging in here all day and looking at the world around her. We are going to be moving our freezer and our freezer into this room so that we can deal with an issue that we have. And I'll show you that now. Now, most people don't have a junk drawer in their house, but this room to us is starting to feel like our junk room. And we want to finish this room as well. We've had this room like this for years now. And in order to get going in here, we got to get some of this stuff out of here. But we've got things like this piece of drywall and this extra drywall in here that we have to put somewhere. A wall would be a good place for that, but we can't get it up there because there's too much stuff in the way. So we're only moving, I think this is the truth, I'll have to consult with Katie, but we are only moving the freezers for now so that we can kind of store some stuff in this room until we're finished the addition, which we have to do the ceiling and the trim, and then the interior of that is finished. And I guess a little bit of plumbing, but no big deal. So we're just gonna move these freezers out of here so that we can stretch our legs a little bit in our own home. You're an outside dog. Here's all of our stains. Or they're more in the freezer.
Pretty sure they're all.
What do you figure?
Put it down?
No.
So we got the freezer moved and found that big mold patch. There's clearly a lot of moisture under the freezer, so I have to do some Googling. I'm not really sure why it's doing that, but glad we found that. I think we're gonna put the freezer up on some 2x4s so that there's more airflow under it and we can actually just look underneath and make sure that everything is okay. That's all I can think of. We can't see any holes that the water would be draining out of from inside, and it's been frozen, so I'm not sure. It was a few months ago that we defrosted the freezer, and there is some dents in the insulation, but they don't go all the way through, so it shouldn't be that. And yeah, there's moisture under the freezer right now, so for some reason it's condensating on the bottom, which really sucks. Can't be having mold growing in here. All right, we've got freezers in here, and we got the room all cleaned up, so I'll go and show you what a big difference it is. So now we can put this big piece of drywall up there, and just got the washer, and then we got the shelf back in, so we can organize that stuff a bit more. Can access the dog food easily, so much better. And I was able to kind of dust and kind of clean in here a little bit more. So the mold spot, we got some treatment on it. We use concrobium, which is a mold inhibitor. So we got lots of that sprayed on there. Oh, here it is. Mold control. So we got some of that on there, and that's drying out. And yeah, it's just nice to have this a bit more organized. But now that we've got this all done, we're going to wrap up the video here. We're going to be working on some water line in the next one. So make sure you subscribe, hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one.